Welcome back to GDT Tech Reviews. In this video we are going to do a detailed review and pick the top 5 best wireless earbuds, 2022. So let us get started and the review based on our studies and small research. If you have any personal suggestion, do let us know in the comment section. If you are for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon for more videos. We will be also providing affiliates link to purchase from Amazon. Kindly use to for best offers and purchase from anywhere in the world. So let's get started. One way of telling the Galaxy Buds 2 apart from its siblings is by its design. If the Samsung Galaxy Buds Live most closely resemble beans, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2's closest comparison are pebbles. They're small, mostly round, and are super smooth. They fit into a rounded plastic case that slides easily into a pocket, too. Once you open the case, you'll see the buds themselves in one of 4 colors: lavender, olive, white, and graphite. However, it's worth noting that the buds themselves and the inside of the case will have a distinctive color, but the outside of the case won't. It will always be white. According to Samsung, the new Galaxy Buds 2 are 15% smaller and 20% lighter than the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus, and that makes them easier to wear for long periods of time. The downside of them being a bit smaller is that they're a little harder to handle and can slip out of their case and your ears more easily. Thankfully, because the buds are magnetized to hook onto the metal charging pins in the case, it won't happen frequently, but we definitely advise being careful with them when pulling them out or putting them back in their case, lest they accidentally fall out and bounce somewhere where you can't reach them. Noise cancellation is turned on by holding either earbud's touchpad. You can customize that function through the Galaxy wearable app to something else, like summoning your virtual assistant, but we recommend keeping at least one of the controls set for noise cancellation. A recent firmware update has also added the ability to activate ANC even when you're using just one earbud. Speaking of assistants, we're kind of disappointed that Samsung didn't build an always listening assistant into the Galaxy Buds 2, and it might mean that they're less compelling for folks who don't want to have to tap a button to summon their voice assistant. While the Beats Fit Pro don't reinvent the wheel, or in this case, the wingtip, they do implement it in a way we've not yet seen. By making it a part of the earbuds and giving it extra flexibility, it's able to latch onto the inner ear to keep the buds in place. Previously, other earbuds have gone for the wraparound design, and while we think that design is actually more comfortable, there's something very stylish about the fin being directly attached and inside the ear. To help you get that perfect seal, these in-ear Beats headphones come with 2 additional sets of different sized ear tips in the box, and it's well worth taking the time to find out which of them fit best. Speaking of fit, the fit does honestly do a good job of staying in the ears. At no point in our review did the buds so much as move a millimeter once they were seated properly. However, because the fit was so exact, it did put some pressure on the ears, especially after wearing them for a while. That's particularly important because the Beats Pro Fit are targeted at workout enthusiasts and even come with an IPX4 water resistance rating that should make them sweat-proof. They're not waterproof, however, so do be careful with them near a pool or on the beach, and don't have dust resistance either, so keep them out of the sand. On the outside of each bud are the touch controls that allow you to play or pause music and skip between tracks. A long hold will turn on ambient listening mode that will turn off noise cancellation, while a second long press will turn it back on. While it's not exactly a feature, we definitely appreciate having the option to pick between 4 colors for the Fit Pro. Not only does it come in the classic Beats Black and Beats White colorways, but you can also select between a stunning sage gray with light green accents or stone purple that's lavender with dark gray accents. Of course, the main reason you're paying a bit more for the Beats Fit Pro than the recently released Beats Studio Buds is because the former have the H1 chip that allows them to access hands-free Siri as well as spatial audio support on Apple Music, Apple TV and FaceTime. Bose's penchant for premium craftsmanship has been celebrated for decades, though the quiet comfort earbuds may be deemed too minimalist for style mongers. However, there's no denying their build quality. The buds are constructed from much of the same high-end composite plastic that was used to put together the brand's previous sporty wireless earbuds, the Sound Sport Free, which were super durable and built to take beats. The matte finish is a nice touch that shines bright when exposed to sunlight. Regarding size, The Quiet Comfort earbuds are not the most discreet model to wear. Compared to the Sony WF-1000XM3, they are slimmer and nearly identical in length, but also stick out like a sore thumb. The sound port comes with black IR sensors for on-ear detection. It looks like Bose also made minor changes to the model's previous design that we saw at an exclusive briefing last year, which, at the time, went under the Bose 500 earbuds alias. The mics are now placed at the bottom of the casing rather than the front. I thought Sony and JBL had an affinity for large charging cases, but Bose seems to have one-upped its adversaries with its own creation. The Quiet Comfort earbuds charging case is huge and hefty, 3.5 by 2 by 1.3 inches and 2.7 ounces. Do the math, this is about 2.5 times thicker and 2 times heavier than the AirPods Pro case, 1.78 by 2.39 by 0.85 inches, 1.6 grams. Simply put, it's not the most portable-friendly option out there. Some people found the comfortability on the Sound Sport Free to be accommodating for workouts, and others said the buds were an unpleasant wear for casual listening. Not much has changed on the Quiet Comfort earbuds. Those with a high pain threshold should be able to sport them for about 2 hours before experiencing any discomfort. Others, like myself, will feel the sound port applying unwanted pressure to the concha and want to take off the buds every 45 minutes for relief. The buds themselves are some of the most compact we've reviewed, with their lightweight and sculpted form fitting comfortably and securely in our ears. According to Jabra, the inner shape of the earbuds has been designed using data from 62,000 ear scans. They arrive with 3 pairs of ear tips of differing sizes to help even further with the fit. All 3 color options are relatively understated and classy. The case and buds have minimal trim or markings in their design outside of the Jabra logo and a subtle 2-tone accent differentiating the buttons from the body. The charging case itself sports a similarly elegant aesthetic, and it's comparable in size to Sony's WF-1000XM4 case but with slightly more heft. Its squat form and flat top and bottom mean this case won't topple over or off most surfaces. In its waterproofing abilities, the Elite 7 Pro have an advantage over some of its pricier rivals. The buds are rated at IP57, meaning they're fairly well protected against dust ingress and are rated to be submerged at a depth of 1 meter for half an hour. The noise-canceling performance is in league with its overall audio offering, which is to say it's good and plenty serviceable, but not the best. While it handles static noises fairly well, more sporadic sounds aren't filtered all too much and the end result is a considerable lessening of unwanted disturbance, but not elimination. With that said, even when ANC isn't engaged, the passive isolation on these buds is better than much of the competition thanks to the tight and deep fit of the ear tips and sculpted shape. There is a sliding scale within the app that allows you to adjust the level of ANC, but we felt the pressure in the upper settings to be a little uncomfortable and quickly fatiguing. As is to be expected, there's also a transparency mode, dubbed here through by Jabra, that admits external sounds if you wish, and this works as it should. The Sony WF-1000XM4 Truly Wireless are the next generation of the Sony WF-1000XM3 Truly Wireless. With this update, Sony has improved their active noise cancelling ANC system, and they can now block out even more bass-range noise like the rumble of bus engines. Although we don't test for this, they also support Google Fast Pair and Windows 10 Swift Pair, but lack NFC pairing. Sony has tweaked the sound profile too, resulting in a smooth, warm sound that keeps vocals and instruments clear. However, some users may find they sound dark and veiled. Luckily, they're compatible with the Sony Headphones Connect app with a graphic EQ and presets to adjust their sound. The Sony WF-1000XM4 aren't suitable for wireless gaming due to their incompatibility with PlayStation and Xbox consoles. They also have high audio latency on PC. The Sony WF-1000XM4 have a more rounded and less bulky look than their predecessor, the Sony WF-1000XM3 Truly Wireless. There's a circular copper accent on each earbud, which has a microphone in the center. These headphones come in 2 color variants, silver and black. The Sony WF-1000XM4 are comfortable headphones. They're lightweight and don't go too deep into your ear. Since they come with foam ear tips, they help form a better seal, and you don't need to replace them consistently. Unfortunately, they only come with 3 differently sized pairs of ear tips. The Sony WF-1000XM4 have acceptable controls. They have the same touch-sensitive controls as the Sony WF-1000XM3, truly wireless and are really easy to use. On the left earbud, you can cycle between ANC talk though, and voice assistant modes. Conversely, the right earbud offers all music-related controls. You can do all call-related controls on either earbud. You can map either bud with voice assistant, ANC talk through, or volume. There are a few beeps and voice prompts to let you know which setting you've changed. However, the touch controls can be too sensitive, and you may accidentally register a command by accident. If you're on a call, the ANC also turns off and you won't be able to turn it back on until the phone call ends. The Sony WF-1000XM4 have a good case. It doesn't feel as solid as that of the Sony WF-1000XM3 truly wireless, as the lid is a bit flimsy.